Andre Wade was just released once again. Come to just reminisce today. We're going to reminisce about what's going on in life today, what's going on out in the outside world and inside the walls of confinement. I'm in the neighborhood, sitting back, relaxing, enjoying another day, another blessed day that God had given me. I was talking to a lady friend today, and it just amazed me on some of the things that you talk about with people that had never been to prison. And when you talk to someone that has been to the prison. And you know, and like I say, it just amazed me because the conversations that you have with people. And depending on the people, you have to really watch yourself on some of the things that you might say or some of the things that you might express to someone that has never been to prison. But I was talking to a friend of mine, a guy fella, and you know, he was saying some things about, he said he'll be a shot caller in prison. And so this brought me up into thought of some of the things I've been through inside the prison. And I looked at him, I say, no man, I say, you won't be no shot caller. I say, you're being saved. And the reason why I told him that he being saved is because when you're in prison, you going to sleep in prison, you waking up in prison, and in prison, anything can take place at any time. It don't have to be just in the morning. It can be at night. You got to remember, cowards act out at night in society and in the institution. Cowards, they act at night when they think they can catch you slipping. So that's why I told him, I say, no, man, I say, you were being saved. Ain't no shot callers around there. You got to have somebody there. You got, man, because if you that major, or you that major of a threat that you can be a shot caller, guess where they gonna have you? Calling shots from behind the wall. And then believe me, there's some people, there's some people do that also. They do that. They can reach out to you. But to never been to prison, to never been incarcerated in such a place, may been a jail or something in that nature, may been to a state jail. I was telling the guy, I say, you know, back in the old days when you came up to the prison to go visit your people, anything in that nature, you seen that it was a prison because, you know, there was brick walls and concrete and all that. All of them basically paint the same color. You could be riding down the highway, that's a prison. You knew that from a hospital, that's a prison. You knew the difference. So when you pull up to them now, they look like hospitals. When you go visit, you say, what is this here, hospital? What they got you in? All this glass. You out around all this glass. Ain't no bars. They don't even let you out of bars anymore. Used to be the Golden Gates. You felt like you was really, truly being free. When they let you out at the walls, they let you out in a trailer. You going out in a trailer and you come out the back way, the side way, wherever that side is on that penitentiary. You coming out the side way, the back way. What they put you in a mind frame of? If you're black, if you're Hispanic, if you're a German or whatever in that nature, you know what it's like. Don't nobody want to feel that way. And I can only say that in the expression that I'm speaking in. Why would you want to go to prison and be a shot caller? And you can't even be a mind reader or anything in that nature right now as you free. I would want to be a shot caller in society where I'm free and own my own company. I hire and fine. A shot caller in prison is gonna get you in SIG. And you gotta watch being back there. I told y'all some stories about them boys that's back in that SIG, taking them pills and stuff, kissing all on the folk. USA. USA. Oh, I'm like, man, what is going on here? USA. USA. Everybody want to come to USA. You better not come to Texas. You might end up in prison. You might end up in prison in Texas. There is hard cold. Hard cold. We have to be careful on some of the things we express and some of the things that we say. Because you have never been to prison, you might say anything. Word of mouth can get you killed. Just the word of mouth. No action taken. Word of mouth. We have to be mindful. We have to be mindful of what's taking place. Not so much in our lives, but in other people's lives. Other people be reaching out. Look at me, I'm just released. I'm reaching out. I'm trying to reach out. To do something in the nature where I can be focused on. That's all. That's right. Something that's right. Thank you. Just released. Andre Way.